Hello and welcome back everybody. So this is gonna be a quick update video for you guys on stock market, and before we get started, please smash that like button, and 100 plus likes on this video would be greatly appreciated guys. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. And if you want to get my daily trade ideas, my swing trade ideas, my analysis, and 3 days of live trading in my Discord, check out the Patreon, and that link will be down below in the description. And now let's get right into it. Dow is down 1.27%. Wait, hold on. Let me do that again. Dow is down 1.27%. We're actually down on the day. 1.27%. Nasdaq going down 1.50%. S&P going down 1.47%. And Russell going down whopping 2.31%. And here's 11 sectors that makes up S&P 500, and on top we got communication services leading the way, and that is because of Google and Meta going up today, especially Google. And then everything else pretty much in deep red today. Energy down, real estate down, industrials down, healthcare, technology right here, right in the middle, and then we got basic materials going down, utilities, consumer cyclical, and consumer defensive. And here on stock market map, what we got? Pretty much everything in deep red today. Nvidia going down 2.60%, AMD going down 3%, Microsoft down 0.41%, Apple going down 0.87%, regional banks are down, and that led to a big sell-off on Russell 2000. And then Tesla going down almost 4%, and we actually played Tesla calls early in the morning, and this thing paid. And then this thing took a dump off, and now it's down almost 4%. Amazon going down, it was up on the day over 155, and now it's down 0.95%. Chevron and XOM also down on the day, and then we got Meta pretty much staying flat on the day. Now consumer defensive also taking a massive hit by Costco right here, 2.41% down on the day. Target down, Walmart also going down, so lots of things are down here in this market. Now is this it, or there is more to it going into tomorrow? Let's find out by looking at S&P 500 ETF. So quickly, I want to show you guys now. Bears nowhere to be found. Only 19.3% are bearish here in this market. And look at the bullishness right here, 51.3%. Now also fear and greed index, it was almost up to 80 yesterday. And now you can see it's actually going back just a tiny bit, but still a lot of greed here in this market. Nobody wants to sell anything. So I'll be starting with VIX today, which is up 8.94%. Now people that are subscribed to my channel and watching my videos and coming back, you know how I talked about it before, that a pullback is definitely coming. And also in details, last night I was showing you guys that Bollinger Bands are contracting right here. These two Bollinger Bands are squeezing, and that means one thing: you're going to see massive explosion to the upside. And you can see up 9% on the day, and this thing definitely got that breakout today. Now also this Bollinger Band here on top sitting at 1343, so this Bollinger Band will need to expand even higher, and then a big final breakout to the upside on VIX would be getting above $15 and holding 15 as a support. And that means one thing: you're going to see a complete reversal in the market, and in the short term you could see a pullback 5 to 7%. Now is that going to happen? No guarantee, but I'm telling you guys what's happening right here on VIX is showing that it's going to break out, and it did. And finally, if this breakout actually holds, and that would be holding above 13, then you're going to see VIX spiking all the way up to 15, and above 15 you're going to see 5 to 7% correction on overall stock market. So here on VIX tomorrow, 13 bucks, a big support, and below that 1270 right here, and then possibly another new low, and that will be coming around $12. I hope if this thing actually holds 13, you're going to see very soon VIX going all the way up to 15 bucks, and that's gonna be the real massive breakout to the upside. So far this is actually a mini breakout. We have no confirmation. We'll get more confirmation tomorrow, and we also got GDP coming out tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. On SPY ETF, it's down 1.39%, so a big sell-off today, almost $7 down on the day. And this is actually a big support, 467, and that is holding into closing. Now, if you look at my screen, we actually took out all the gains from yesterday and day before with one candle today. So that is big. And also, in that process, we also took out rising 5-day moving average right here, 471.28. So in the short term, if this thing actually takes out 467, you're going to see a dump off down to 464.58, 13-day moving average right here, and then possibly coming all the way down to 461 to 460. And you know this range will be a big weekly support down here. SPY cannot hold right here on a pullback, then you're going to see a bigger dump off. But as of right now, there is still more downside below 467. To the upside, now watch out for the resistance at 471.28, and above that, watch out for 475. So before we get to IWM, I want to show you guys something and some of my trades and how I trade every day in the morning. You can see it right here, FedEx, and nobody can do this early in the morning. Look at this buying zone right here on FedEx, 247 to 245. Guess what? 246 was low for the day. Early in the morning, I'm not talking about late 3 p.m. trading right here. FedEx, this thing definitely took off from 246 all the way up to almost 253. So money was there. Amazon, another one, not exactly down to 152. And you know that nobody can say that something will come down to exactly to that level. So it was there, 152.82, and then we saw a massive rally. Nvidia never got there. We never played. And look at this one. This one also, I got 70% profit right here. You can see I took on MDB, and this thing got up to 415 exactly today. I think just couple cents short from 415. Tesla also, we bought the dip 260, and this thing went right in the money, and then we took profit. But this was the bigger one right here, and that was late in the day. You can see IWM 202, 203, and it was right in between to short IWM and make some money. 20% stop loss, it would never hit today. Guess what? I took some and this thing exploded. And that is why, if you want to support the channel and you have some knowledge about trading and you are really serious about trading, check out my Patreon. That link will be down below in the description for you guys. And you can also support the channel by doing that. So this is why I was showing you guys IWM. And you can see high for the day, 202.17 today. And then this thing came down almost $6 on the day. So massive, massive gains on IWM. All you had to do today, short right here and hold for maybe 1 to 2 hours and let the price action do all the talking. And look at this, guys, over 400%, massive, massive move to the downside. Now also keep that in mind, everything is overbought. So it's easy to read the market right now. As things are going higher and higher, easy to short because things will pull back. Nothing will stay overbought for a long time. And it's already more than a month. Everything is overbought. And now it's just getting to an extreme level. You're going to see profit taking. And this is what we saw today. Now, this thing broke 198. So that's going to be a resistance to watch going into tomorrow's session. And above 198, watch out for 202 resistance right here on top. Also below 198, the next support and the gap 193.64, and this is probably going to be a dip buy on IWM as long as this thing can hold right here 193 as a support. On triple Q, it's down 1.5%. Now this one also, I don't want to show you guys all of my trades and how I do my setups, but this thing was sitting there for 2 days, exactly where you saw IWM. If I go back up, I can show you guys, but I'm not going to do that. That 409, 408, short triple Q. And look at this pullback today. From 410.47, this thing came all the way down to 402. So if you see those levels, those are there to help you make money in the market. Now always, when I buy something, I give you guys a call out that, hey, this is what I got, and this is my stop loss. And when I get stopped out, I also let you know that I'm out. But always, watching those, levels that I put out every morning can help you make money on your own as long as you can manage your risk. Now here on Triple Q, you can see big beat down about $7 on the day from the top 410.47 and now down to 404. Also this one you can see now it's below 5-day moving average 405.61. So I would say 406, 405, that's going to be a resistance to watch tomorrow. And below that, this thing can come all the way down to 400 and then this gap early as tomorrow, 398.79. And somehow Triple Q actually breaks below this support right here. You're going to see a dump off down to 395 and then 393. On DIA, it's down finally 1.24%, and you can see huge rejection from 376, and now in that process and on this pullback also took out the support 373, rising 5-day moving average right here. So if this thing wants to go back up, watch for the resistance at 373, 376, 378.40. To the downside, below 373, watch out for the support right down here, 367, 363 right here. That's going to be a big support on a pullback, and that is going to be a weekly support also. And if this thing takes out rising 20-day moving average at some point, maybe next week, 363, then you're going to see a bigger dump off, possibly down to this gap, 356. On TNX going down 1.15%, and I don't want to talk about this one here too much, and you can see why, because it's just holding 38 right here as a support, and so far 200 SMA holding and acting as a support on TNX. If this thing gets a bounce, watch out for the resistance right here around 40, and above 40 we can talk about more upside on TNX. Now on dollar, so the dollar going up 0.28%, and this one here, if you look at my screen, just closing at 5-day moving average right here, 102.46, right at the dot. So tomorrow, if this thing continues to the upside, watch out for the resistance and the big one right here, 103.58, and below 102.46, we might be coming back down to 101.73 to 77 right here. And that's going to be also a big support. We have lower Bollinger Band sitting at 101.73 on dollar. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section.